Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy AceTheDay, back with some Madden 22 Chargers franchise. Today we have week number 5. We are taking on the 1-3 Cleveland Browns. Before we get into it, man, I thought our secondary needed some help after a poor performance last week, so I went ahead and picked up Jimmy Smith. But nonetheless, let's get right into week number 5. Welcome to week number 5, guys. I hope you guys have been enjoying the series so far. As you guys see, we are taking on the Cleveland Browns and Baker Mayfield, who honestly, you guys just saw on the screen right there, isn't having too hot of a season, especially with the Browns being in the playoffs last year in real life and with their stacked roster. I mean, Jadeveon Clowney joined them, so I definitely knew that when we were playing them and I saw them pop up, it was going to be a little rough, man, with our offensive line having to deal with Clowney and Myles Garrett. But as you guys see here, Baker Mayfield going deep and getting picked off already. The defense heard me chirping last week and are already rewarding me with a nice interception right there. And look who it is. None other than Richard Sherman, who was getting some flack in the comments of, I think, week number 2's video. Hey, man, I was getting told to get rid of Richard Sherman, and he's coming up big right here. I know Baker Mayfield kind of just lobbed that up, and it was a little bit of an easy interception, but I'm going to take credit there for Richard Sherman pretty much just playing good defense and forcing that throw there by Baker Mayfield. He had all the time in the world to throw the ball, so it's a little confusing, especially on all Madden, as to why he's throwing a pass up like that. But I guess he just got impatient, and he already had 7 interceptions on the year. I also didn't know that they started out 1-3. I mean, if you guys go back and look to the very first couple seconds of the video on screen, it tells you their overall before you get to play them. And I believe their team overall is like an 85 or something like that. But once again, the defense, Baker Mayfield with his 2nd interception already, and it's still the first quarter. I mean, definitely a big improvement defensive-wise for us. I need people like Chris Harris Jr. making plays like that, especially being a slot cornerback. And honestly, I'm going to keep it a beam with you guys. You are going to see throughout this video, man, the acquisition of Jimmy Smith really helped out our defense, because I didn't take into consideration that Chris Harris Jr. is a slot corner for some reason in this game. On the Chargers, they put him in the slot more than they do on the outside, which I can kind of see. He is a little shorter and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure he plays on the outside in real life. I could be wrong on that. But besides all that mumbo jumbo, I mean, we just absolutely are going to benefit from any takeaways that our defense generates. And we already have 2 to start this game. And you guys just saw right there, Herbert connecting with Todd Gurley. But I may be speaking too soon, man. Nick Chubb. The one thing that I was very, very worried about coming into this game was that rushing attack by Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt. We all know that the Browns have that dynamic duo in the backfield. In my opinion, it's the best dynamic duo in the backfield in the entire NFL. I respect Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt so much. I just think that those two right there, they can't get beat by no other duo in the NFL. And I really don't have any on the top of my head, to be honest with you. There's not a lot in the NFL that are pretty notable, but Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt, man, they get the job done. And we're feeling the pressure already, as Nick Chubb just broke off for, like, I want to say it was maybe like an 80-yard run. But you guys see, we get the ball back. 2nd and 10 right here. Justin Herbert dropping back, finding Odell Beckham Jr. over the middle. And speaking of Odell, this is kind of a revenge game. And if you think about it, it's also a revenge game for Mike Williams, who we traded in order to get Odell. I mean, there's a lot riding in this game, man, for both sides. Odell, he really wasn't involved, I'm going to be honest with you guys, up until that point of getting that catch. But once again, man, look at the defense just balling out, bro. I was so happy with the way that we were playing on defense, just getting a nice little turnover as Todd Gurley trying to get into the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the game, but he couldn't get past the defender. But your boy took some notes from last week. I run a little fake field goal and Chase Daniel throwing it to our backup tight end right there for the touchdown. John Gruden teaching me a couple of things, man. If you guys missed last week's video, pretty much John Gruden decided to run a fake punt when he was up. I don't know if the score is like 14-0 or 21-0 at the time, but he ran a fake punt against me. So coming into this game, I was willing to try anything. We needed to get back into the win column, especially with the Oakland Raiders now being 4-0 coming into this game as the new acquisition, Jimmy Smith, man. I can't believe that he was still in the free agency list. I don't know if you guys have played this game yet. Let me know in the comment section below. In franchise mode, for some reason, there is a lot of real-life NFL players just sitting in free agency, man. I don't know what it is. I think it's honestly because of their rating. The rating system in this game, we were promised a real, kind of realistic franchise mode this year. They were supposed to fix a lot of things, but I feel like we're going backwards, man. Of course, I'm still enjoying this Chargers franchise series here on YouTube, but that's with anything I do on YouTube. I just like making content. I like watching you guys enjoy the content with the comments and the likes and stuff like that. We've gotten 10 new subscribers in the last week, so that is absolutely awesome, man. I just love seeing that number go up. And if you guys don't follow me on Twitter, you guys should go follow me, man. I post every time I upload. I post a tweet, or I send a tweet out, and I just talk about stuff there, man. If you're a big sports fan, I talk about sports a lot. But anyways, make sure you go follow me on Twitter. The description is going to have a link right to my Twitter account. I put it in every single video. But let's get back to the gameplay, man. We are currently up 17-7. We have the ball in our possession. Justin Herbert finding Golden Tate, who was our leading receiver in this game. You guys are going to see the stats at the end. Not too much of a crazy game on offense. This game was pretty much just all defense, as Justin Herbert finally using his wheels. I was trying to stay away from running out of the pocket a lot this game. I'm guessing the CPU kind of caught onto it, or I don't know, maybe the Browns are just that good. I think they were just QB containing a lot. And when you have pass rushers like Myles Garrett and Jadeveon Clowney, I mean, you're just going to constantly get to the quarterback. And I was feeling the heat the whole game, man. Jadeveon Clowney again, dude. On back-to-back plays, just sacking us. And we had to punt away the ball. So right here on 1st and 10 after punting, Malik Hooker getting involved in the takeaway action as Nick Chubb getting fed up, pushing them out of bounds. We now have 5 takeaways in total in this game. 4 of them are interceptions by 4 different players. Chris Harris, Richard Sherman, Malik Hooker, and Jimmy Smith all getting an interception. What a outstanding week of defense. I hope we can carry this on. The one thing that does scare me, however, is that the Cleveland Browns were 1-3 coming into this game. I didn't really understand how they were 1-3, but then I saw Baker's stats, and it kind of makes sense as to why we are dominating on the defensive side right now. But I'm going to take as much credit as possible this early on in the season, man. We are going to get back in the win column as we are up 24-7, and Richard Sherman swatting the ball away right there from Mike Williams. Mike Williams, I believe, you guys could look at the stats at the end. I don't even think he had over like 20 receiving yards or something like that. Who the hell knows, man? This game, when it came to offense, both sides kind of struggled. Baker Mayfield, of course, just looking so bad out there, man. I mean, I'm a big Baker Mayfield fan in real life, and thank God this ain't real life, because he'd absolutely be getting torn into right now. But as this video is coming close to the end, Jared Cook scoring his second touchdown right there. Jared Cook ended up returning from injury this week, and I don't know if you guys noticed, but Keenan Allen must have gotten hurt or something. I don't know. He just wasn't out there this game, and I'm not the only one that has been noticing this. Who knows? Maybe it was like fatigue or something like that. My good friend Reed Feeds, who does a Colts franchise, noticed the same thing. For some reason, on offense, the primary number one receivers just kind of just disappear and don't come back, and it's kind of I don't know. To me, it's a big problem, because when I have someone like Keenan Allen, I want him out there as much as possible. But, you know, we ain't tripping, man. We walk out of here with a W, 31-13, the final score. Justin Herbert with 3 passing touchdowns and 1 fluky interception. Not really his fault. It was just my fault. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. If you did, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the like to let me know that you guys are enjoying this series. The last thing before I let you guys go, I have something in the works right now. Let's just say an old series, or a yearly series, is coming back. The Madden Alphabet series will be back pretty soon. I do not know when, hopefully within the next week, but I'm going to leave you guys off on that note, man. It's been your boy AceTheDay, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.